All right, so today we're diving deep into the world of Shah Rukh Khan,
Shah Rukh Khan.
the king of Bollywood. I mean, where do you even begin with this guy? There's just so much.
Yeah, he's had such a long and varied career.
But for this deep dive, we're going to try to get to the heart of what makes him such an icon.
More than just a movie star.
Exactly. We're looking at this script here called Shah Rukh Khan, the king of Bollywood. And it's pretty fascinating stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, get this. Did you know he almost went into the restaurant business instead of acting?
Really?
Yeah, could you imagine? Like Shah Rukh Khan serving you biryani.
That's wild. I mean, it makes sense, though. He's got that entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And I think you can really see that throughout his career, the way he's always pushing boundaries.
Absolutely.
But, before we get into all that, we should probably talk about his early life.
Right, because it wasn't exactly easy.
No, not at all. I mean, he grew up in Delhi. His father was a freedom fighter, his mother a social worker. Yeah, so he had this really strong foundation in terms of, like, social justice and service.
That's amazing.
But then tragedy struck. He lost both of his parents when he was quite young,
Oh, that's so sad.
and he actually ended up taking care of his sister who was battling depression.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, talk about resilience.
Yeah, I mean, to go through all of that and still pursue your dreams.
It's incredible,
Yeah.
right? And you kind of wonder, like, did those hardships shape him? Did they give him that drive?
I think it had to, right? I mean, facing that kind of adversity so young, it must have built a certain strength in him.
For sure. Yeah, and you see that strength in his career, too.
Mm-hmm.
Because he didn't just, like, waltz into Bollywood and become a star overnight.
Oh, no, he paid his dues, didn't he?
Yeah, he actually started out in television.
Really?
Yeah, doing shows like Fauji and Circus.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he was honing his craft, learning the ropes. But, Bollywood was always the goal. And then in 1992, it happened. Duana was released, and he became a Bollywood actor.
His big break.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He didn't play it safe.
What do you mean?
He didn't go for the typical hero roles right away. He actually took on negative roles in films like Bazigar and Dar.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yeah, it was a risky move, for sure. But it totally paid off.
It made him stand out.
Exactly. He wasn't afraid to be different, to challenge expectations. And I think that's a big part of his appeal.
Definitely.
And then, of course, came the mid-90s, and Shah Rukh Khan became the king of romance.
Ah, yes, the romantic era.
Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge, or DDLJ, as everyone calls it.
Oh, such a classic.
I know, right? It's actually still playing in a theater in Mumbai.
Get out.
I'm serious. Over 25 years, and it's still going strong.
That's unbelievable.
It's a phenomenon. And then you have other iconic films like Kuch Kuch Hota Hai and Devdas.
He became the ultimate romantic hero.
He did. But I think it's important to note that these films weren't just about romance.
Oh, they were much deeper than that.
Exactly. They were about challenging societal norms, about family, about finding your own path. Like DDLJ. It wasn't just a love story. It was about breaking free from tradition, about choosing your own happiness.
Yeah, I remember that resonated with a lot of people, especially the younger generation.
Totally. But then he also showed that he wasn't just a romantic hero. He could do so much more.
Right. He wasn't going to be pigeonholed.
Like in Chak De India, he played a disgraced hockey coach who leads the Indian women's national team to victory.
Oh, yeah, that was a great film.
Such a powerful role. And so different from his romantic persona.
It really showed his range as an actor.
Totally. And then there's My Name is Khan.
Oh, where he tackles Islamophobia.
Yes, and he used his platform to bring attention to these really important issues. I mean, not every actor is willing to do that.
It takes courage.
It does. And it speaks volumes about his character, I think.
For sure.
But, like any actor, he's had his ups and downs.
Yeah, not every film can be a hit.
Right. And there was a period after 2015 where some of his films didn't perform as well.
But then he came back strong.
Oh, yeah. Pathan, I mean, it broke all sorts of box office records.
Oh, amazing.
And it proved that he's still got it. He can still draw in the crowds.
That's the mark of a true icon, isn't it?
Yeah, that ability to adapt and evolve with the times. I mean, Bollywood's constantly changing.
Totally.
But Shah Rukh Khan has managed to stay relevant, to reinvent himself, while still staying true to who he is.
It's remarkable.
It really is. And through it all, he's also been a dedicated family man. He married Gauri Khan back in 1991.
Wow, they've been together a long time.
They have. And they have 3 children together, Aryan, Suhana, and Abram.
It's nice to see that he has that balance in his life.
Yeah, it makes him more relatable, right?
Yeah.
I mean, behind all the fame and the glamour, he's just a regular guy, a husband, a father.
Absolutely.
So I guess what we're trying to say here is that Shah Rukh Khan's story is about so much more than just movies.
It's a story of resilience, of reinvention, of using your platform to make a difference.
Exactly. He's an inspiration, not just in India, but all over the world. And it makes you wonder what's next for him.
I don't know, but I'm sure it'll be something amazing.
Yeah, the king of Bollywood's not done yet. Not even close.
Oh, absolutely not. He's going to keep pushing boundaries and captivating audiences for years to come. I can't wait to see what he does next.
Me too.
Who knows what the future holds? He might redefine what it means to be a Bollywood icon all over again.
That's Shah Rukh Khan for you. Always one step ahead.
Always.
Well, that's our deep dive on Shah Rukh Khan. What a journey.
An incredible journey. Thanks for taking this deep dive with me.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us.
Until next time.
See ya.